Great. On the behalf of the National Ski Federation and Falun 2015, I will welcome you all to this official international press conference after the Men 50K Free Technique competition here at the Nordic World Ski Championship 2015. And we have a new world champion. The gold medal today goes to Johan Olsson representing Sweden. And the silver medal to Maurice Magnificat, representing France. And the bronze medal to Anders Glueschen, representing Norway. And Anders, congratulations to the bronze medal today. It was quite bad conditions, some rain in the air. What do you think about the condition during the race?
Yeah, it was quite soft. The snow was wet, but okay, a good glide in the snow. So it was just you had to fight hard the whole way around and try to not think too much about the feeling. Just try to listen to the results and yeah, motivate myself to stay in the race.
We know that Norway had some problem with the ski vaccine yesterday. What do you feel about your skis today?
I think I had good skis. Yes, felt good.
And what are you saying if you take us through the race from start to finish?
I heard when I was on the start that Johan had a good start, so I was prepared to be a little bit behind. I think I was maybe 10 seconds behind at the first TV point, which was okay. And then I started closing a little bit, and I felt I was really in the race for the gold. But the last few kilometers, I was way too slow. So that's. I realized then that the gold medal was out of my reach.
Congratulations once again. And Maurice, congratulations to the silver medal. It's a good day for you today?
Yeah, like a perfect day. 10 years, the last medal for the French. So with Vincent Vito. So yeah, today it was my goal in skating, 15K. I like this race, this format. So all the season I was worst top 8. So I had to have a medal. So I fight for this, and yeah, it's the same. The first lap I heard that it was also Johan. Takes the lead, and I was on the same second. Sometimes he was ahead. At the 7.5 kilometer, I was 1 second ahead. So yeah, it was really close. But the last lap, yeah, the snow was softer maybe. But yeah, I like this soft snow, and it's no problem. The skis glide, and yeah. I felt that it was worse, but it was okay. It was more difficult for him physically, and yeah, I give all I had.
So you did get the information during the lap that you had a chance on a medal?
Yeah, for sure. All the staff, they cry there. Yeah, you have the lead. You fight for the gold. You know. All along, but on the second lap, so at the up of the Morderbakken, they say, "Oh, you're 3, it's close." Yeah, so I know it was. Yeah, I felt in difficulty, and so I knew it would be difficult to keep the medal, and but I believe it until the end, and. I did a great finish line, and it was one really close with Andersen.
It was quite a lot of spectators too. What do you think about the atmosphere around the courses?
The atmosphere is so great all the week, especially for cross country, not for the combined, but no, for cross country it's really It's we know that every year in Falun for the World Cup final in the Morderbakken, and so great atmosphere. It's a great energy for us, even if 90% of the public is for Swedish. It's also for us. They give us energy.
Yeah. Once again, congratulations. And you won another gold to Sweden. Congratulations, gold medal today. You had to sit quite some time in the leader's seat, and you seem to enjoy it quite well. What did you think when you sat there?
I knew I'd done a really good race, perhaps the best skating race of my life. I was able to push very hard all through the race, and I knew that, as the guy said, I was trying to be really aggressive in the beginning to get a good first lap, as I knew that maybe my starting numbers at 17 would be an advantage in these kind of conditions to go quite early, and as the conditions would getting softer and softer, so I tried to make a really fast first lap to kind of rely on that.
The Swedish ladies had some really good skis yesterday. What do you think about your skis?
I think they were absolutely amazing. Probably the best skis in the whole in the whole field. And when I watched the women's race yesterday, I actually felt that I think one of us guys in the Swedish team are probably going to be on the podium because of the conditions. And I mean the skis are, you can never stress how much of importance the skis have in cross country skiing. So of course I think I'm going to split my medal with my with my waxer Mats Eklund, who's also Kallas skis.
This is a pretty honest question. How does this happen? I mean, your pre-season is not maybe the best, but you are sitting here taking the gold of the world champion today. How could you prepare, and how could you take the gold today?
All of December was ruined from a virus infection, and I was at home all the time. So I think from New Year, I guess that I don't think anyone has put in much effort as I have done. I haven't seen my kids for 7 weeks, and of course that's quite strainful to have 2 small kids back home and not being able to see them. And every night you think, is it really worth it to be away from your kids? And these kind of days, of course, my wife and I are pretty convinced that it is worth it. But you never know what you get until you have reached the finish line.
Yeah. And you have supporters from all over the world, and many celebrate your goal today. What would you like to say to your fans out there?
I would especially like to thank the fans who have been here in Falun, carrying me up the Morderbakken, and to have a day when your legs are feeling really strong and you have the power and the energy to climb up that kind of hill in great speed, and to have the audience screaming at you, and at the end they were starting to screaming that you're going for gold, and I really didn't believe them, but I really, really good race, but I know that it's going to take a really, really good race as well to have a medal.
Once again, congratulations. Do we have some questions from the floor? We have a question in the middle here.
Two questions, one to Johan Olsson and one to Anders Glørsen. You talked about your 2 kids. Were they in the stadium today to watch you winning gold?
Yes, they were.
Fine. And Anders, you won the 15 kilometers in Davos before in December, but still were you a little surprised that you won the bronze medal today and was the best Norwegian?
I feel it's been my goal this entire season to qualify for the team for the 15 kilometer here, and in my head I've been preparing to fight for a medal, so for me it's not surprising, but I've been a little bit maybe reluctant to say that I think I can get a medal, because I've been a sprinter for now 6-7 years in the World Cup, so for me to just suddenly start focusing on the 15 kilometers, I think to to say I was going for a medal was maybe a bit too high. So I'm just really happy to achieve my goal today.
Yes.
Yeah, for Johan. There's an awful lot of athletes in the world who are working really, really hard. And every athlete in the world are struggling to be at their best when it counts for the most. Still, I mean, you know how to do it. And apart from working very hard, which you told us, making all those sacrifices, what is it you do? You can tell us now because you're tell us.
Yeah, I think that for me, I know that I have a really big physical talent. So if I get to be, healthy and I get to be injury-free, then I know I have a really, really big potential. And through the years, I've found out some ways to train. Of course, I can train extremely hard. In January, I trained over 100 hours, and I skied 300 kilometers of skiing in 15 days when I was up in Bruksvallarna and on my own. So I know that I can train really hard, but my weakness is that I'm sick quite often. Usually when I'm sick, I'm sick for a long time. So I don't have the ability to ski a full season at the top level. So this year I know I had to focus extremely hard on the World Championships, and for me to when you have like a goal and a mission that's almost impossible, that's what really gets me going.
One last question here in the front.
Johan, when you were sick in December, did you believe that you would sit here on this podium?
Absolutely not. I just when I was sick, I was actually wondering why did I continue one more year, just to get repeated all over again from the last year, and just trying to do some Mission Impossible for the championship. So yeah. Of course, you as an athlete, you don't believe in yourself, and you're not able to train. You're not able to compete or do anything.
Great. Then we're going to do like this: 7 minutes for the written press up here at the podium. Then we take the TV and radio down here. So we close this official part of the press conference.